Hi everyone. So I was originally going to upload a video, but I decided to delete that one and start fresh. So I believe the damage that was caused up in coast of Queensland and New South Wales, my thoughts and prayers go out to all of you for the Cyclone Alfred, as they called it. And good luck to all of you who are trying to rebuild. So right now I want to show you off an outfit that I slapped together today. So I'm going to go right ahead and show you. So I ended up putting together this top with the skirt. Yes, I'm wearing the skirt again today because the skirt goes with pretty much any coloured top, whether it's cream, white or black. So I love this top because it's lacy and frilly. It goes well with the skirt. There is a zipper on the side. I choose to have it up, of course. And at the back, there is actually a button that you can do up. But I don't do it up, obviously. So, and I teamed it up with these heart-shaped earrings, which I picked up from Kmart when I was in Burnie. They were like about $4. Unfortunately, my feet are actually not matching. Well, they kind of are, but kind of not. And you're probably thinking, why is she wearing Christmas slippers on her feet? Well, maybe because it's cold and they were the first things I grabbed. So they're the slippers that I've got on my feet. Gingerbread, obviously. And yes, it is actually a thing here in Australia, Christmas in July. And yes, it does snow here in Australia. You're more likely to see it snow in South Australia, Tasmania, and New South Wales. Not sure about other states, but all the other states are pretty hot. And like I said in a previous video that I've done, Queensland is hot. There is no such thing as winter. Winter is very rare. So, and there's no snow at all. But yes, here in Tasmania, New South Wales and South Australia, it will snow because they're cold areas. Oh, and Victoria also snows too. So, but it only snows up in the mountains, aka the snowfields. And depending on how close you are, you can actually see the snow. I've seen the snow up in the mountains pretty much all year round. Just last year, I didn't get that chance to see the snow up in the mountains from where I live because it wasn't cold enough. Like, it was cold, but not enough for it to snow. It needs to be like extremely cold up in the snowfields for it to happen. So I miss Mount Roland. Like seeing the snow up in Mount Roland. But I'm pretty sure we've snowed in Cradle last year because Cradle being a bigger mountain and more of a snowfield. I have been out to Cradle Mountain, also known as Dove Lake. It is beautiful. I mean, you walk around the lake and you got the mountain to view. It is absolutely gorgeous. I love it. I've only been there once. Obviously, I went there when it was snowing. So it was very cold and had my very first snow fight there with Mum. Had lunch up there in the snowfields. Oh, that was like many years ago, and yeah, it was just a great time out. And then when I moved up to New South Wales back in 2008, I was like a few years later after that, went up to Mount Hotham and had some lunch there, got some car tires put onto the car, went up to the snowfields, had a blast. So had another snow fight, and well, I didn't get to make snowmen or snow angels back then. So because the snow was already melting and it was getting close to summertime. So it was like halfway through spring. So winter, like the winter seasons for us, well, at the moment it's autumn. So today's March, so we got April and May. They're our next 2 months of autumn, and then June, July, and August are our winter months. So it'll be snowing. Also, it'll snow soon. Because the colder it gets here in autumn, the snow will start falling, so we'll get to feel that soon, and see the snow start falling up in the mountains, aka snowfields. So yes, exciting, but I would love to escape the cold. I prefer warmer weather, so I would love to escape the cold this year. Would love to. Because I actually have trouble with my hands. My hands tend to flare up, well, like in the fingers, like here. They get all fluidy, they get sore, they get stiff, and they just swell up like a balloon, and it makes it so hard for me to pick things up, like even a fork. So I basically gotta like wipe it up off the table and scoop it up into my hand when it gets too bad. They go like a bluey purple sometimes, and they get really cold, like ice cold. They've been in the freezer for like months, and it's so itchy. I mean, and yes, I had been diagnosed a few times. I've tried to be diagnosed with arthritis, but the first time the incident happened, I was 16, so I was in the early stages of developing whatever it was I had wrong with my hands, and since then I've not been back to have it properly diagnosed. So, well, apart from that, I've learnt just to wear gloves everywhere I go, like inside or outside. I don't wear gloves all the time, though, but I always keep my fingers moving just to keep the fluid away. Yes, and sometimes I would sit there and I'd be scratching at my fingers. So yes, it's very annoying. Very annoying. Now, the funny thing was, this morning, Mum told me that there was this idiot over in Queensland, Hervey Bay, who basically drove through a flood. Who on earth would drive through a flooded road. Honestly. I mean, apparently this guy had no Jeep or no four-wheel drive. It was driving in a normal car. Just a normal car. And he drove straight through the flood without doing a detour. Typical Queenslander. Hey, I think I don't live there anymore, so I live here now. Far from being a Queenslander now. Well, I can't complain too much. Queensland, like Hervey Bay, is a nice area. It was. Not sure about now. Because it's been a while since I've been to Hervey Bay. So yeah. Been a while. As you can see, I tried to do cat eyes with my new eyeliner that I bought from Kmart. I tried to do the top half of my eyelid. Obviously, I'm a little bit wonky, but that's expected for the first time. It is my first time trying it. I can only get better, so practice makes perfect, yes. It still looks good though. I'm not complaining. So, but yeah, you can just see that I got a bit wonky on this eye right here. But like I said, practice makes perfect. I'll definitely get better at doing it the more I do it, clearly. Oh, my tag's hanging out. So yeah, and for my next video, I'm going to do my signature dish called sausage bake. So I'll show all of you how to make it in my next video. That's upcoming tomorrow. So I'll see you all then. Bye. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe.